MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Cleveland Indians.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8th. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Corey Kluber will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's a guy who loves his sinker. What he'll try to do is get ground balls, get hitters to roll over, get the ground ball. He used it a lot in the double play situation. As a hitter, I'm thinking make him get the ball up. If you see one that's not sinking well, that's the one you hit. But he's going to live on the bottom of the zone to be successful. All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Carlos Santana. You talk about a journey to become a big league player. He was a sought-after catcher by most people, thinking this is a top-notch, top prospect catcher. Then he got blocked in the system. They moved him to third, and he really struggled. Then they found a spot for him at first base, though, and he's become a pretty good player.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He will lead this one off today.
Gerard Dyson.
Grounded to short. To his right, Lindor. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Well, as the leadoff guy who starts the game, you want to do anything you can to get things started early. Right there, he starts with an infield single. Now there's a lot of ways they can go about getting him home.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll take a look at ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
Nelson.
0-1's the count.
Comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Runners on first with one down. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled straight back. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. From the stretch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 0-1, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact. From the belt, the pitch, and he misses 2-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Chopped weakly to the left, right to him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Seattle, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What's going to be the key for them today, HR?
Well, Matt, the first thing I look around in afternoon games to see what kind of shadows might you have to deal with. That's the challenge of the afternoon game, and it looks like they may creep into this ballpark. So we'll wait and see as this game progresses how the shadows are going to affect it.
James Paxton gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. At third base, Kyle Seager. He has really turned himself into a nice defender. You'll see him early, extra work, catch as many ground balls as he can. If the ball's hit to him, he's not going to miss it very often.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box. No.
2-2 the count.
No doubt about it.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
A fastball that just misses inside. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Paxton peers in. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Cruz moving in. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cano now. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Cano.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Digging in, Jake Peters. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. In there at the knees, strike 1.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch, the change up down. Just didn't get him to go after it.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
On attempt misses. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Ready with the 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
Bryce Harper.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His first homer so far in the series as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great.
In is Christian Yelich.
Center fielder.
As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Segura onto the grass, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting 7th.
Here's Carlos Santana now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Dan Vogelbach. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Dan Vogelback becomes the first out of the inning. Gerard Dyson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Swing and a little tapper. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. 6. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Sanchez.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A 1 pitch on its way. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. There's Cano. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The second baseman, number
Stepping in
22.
and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lindor.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
To short. Segura has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians go. And Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Now the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 1-1. Here it comes. A wave and a miss.
The count is 1-2.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Robinson Cano is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Mookie Betts. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to short. Segura fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Edwin Encarnacion now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson is under this one. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 34.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bryce Harper. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
In is Christian Yelich as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Ready with the 1-1. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0.
Leading off for Seattle, left fielder Jake Peters.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Off is Martin. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Left for Seattle. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Leading off with a Tribe.
Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Cruz has a beat on it. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground, but foul. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set, and the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there, almost got it, too.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Vogelbach is there. Striding in once again, Dan Vogelbach. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Harper has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting. Center field.
Digging in once again, Gerard Dyson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
3-0 now. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs. So there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Runner back safely. And another throw over. And the runner back safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now another 2-2. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. Two out here and a runner at second. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that. Digging in to try it again. Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he just misses with a curveball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count play. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. in there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Now they put the tag on him at third, and that'll officially go as a caught stealing there, and that's the first out of the inning. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Zunino has it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Ready once again, Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He got to check his eyes. He was really late.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That's
ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Oh, and a big swing there by Seager as he gets a hold of one high and deep out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Harper arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Ready for another chance? Jake Peters. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
Now here's the pitch. Pops this one up. Lindor on the move. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's Leonis Martin. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch inside. The throw. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. A throw behind the runner at second, just keeping him close. The 1-0 delivery. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And that one stayed up a little high. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Harper is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for round number 2. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Stepping in, Mike Zunino. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. A high fastball is in there.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Out of play. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And another foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. All tied at 1-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Carlos Santana is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Evan Scribner comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
That misses. 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is high, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swinging a looper to left. Peters has it in his sights. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Gary Sanchez is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Hot, and whoa, this is off the third base bag. Seager fields it cleanly, and the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as it'll wind up with an infield. Jason Kipnis, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Mark Zepchinski comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Mark Zepchinski.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So here's Francisco Lindor now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Lindor.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here's the 1-1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits and they leave. Teddy Hillman will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Ramon Flores will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Flores. Leading off for the Mariners.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a
right fielder Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Segura runs. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 2-0. Here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Tribe lead this one 2-1. Ryan Weber is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Mike Freeman is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Fouled straight back.
This change for the Mariners. Now playing first base, number 6, Mike Freeman.
The 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. Those balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
I got to count 1
Might
and
have
2.
been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. On the ground up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Designated hitter.
Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone! So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His first homer here in the series, and it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the 9th, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
Now batting.
Into the box,
fielder,
Bryce Harper. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Teddy Hillman, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ronnie Chisenhall will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Harper is on his way home. The runner from first crosses the plate.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Ronnie Chisenhall will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Due up on the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And this is hit hard up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Jake Peters.
Standing in now, Jake Peters, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. In now, Leonis Martin, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Line to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here now is Mike Zunino. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Cody Allen gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Cody Allen.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Mariners are down to their final strike now.
Wow, great pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Five to 1, the final total in today's game. The Tribe jump out to a 1-0 series lead. James Paxton is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.